you can be an absolute just friend. You can just be buddy with God, absolutely, with the Lord, right? So there are others too. You can be God's child, you can be God's parents, and so on and so forth. But there's one that everybody is aspiring to. And that is, of course, what?
Lover.
God's lover. Conjugal relationship with, and you can only imagine. And we got people who have achieved it. You see it in India. This Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for example. And he would leave his ashram in the middle of the night and be walking around completely in bliss. You know, just, he was absolutely with. He told his disciples when they disturbed him, why did you disturb me? I was with Radha and Krishna. I was with them. And he would be in such a state of ecstasy that he would fall in the river. And the fishermen would pull him out. And he would still not be aware. And his arms were dislocated. He was in such a state of, whatever you want to call that. You don't really want to associate it with any, like a material orgasm or anything like that, but he was in a state of just perpetual ecstasy. And you see this happening. Some men, like the Bible says, take no heed for what you wear, and take no heed for what you eat. And there are yogis like that who can wake up in the morning and they forget to get dressed. You see it in India all the time. They're so locked in. They're so locked in that they forget to get dressed. And the families are like, our kids are out there throwing tomatoes at them and stuff like that, you know, getting arrested. So there are states of mind. At home, you might have a statue. Go home, look at your, your display case, and see if you have a Chinese statue with a big forehead. It's the Chinese patron saint of longevity. He's got a big forehead, and he's holding a staff with a dragon's head on it, and his other hand is holding a peach. And he has his middle finger inserted into the peach. Oh, I wonder what that means. So he is literally a walking orgasm. And he's circulating that energy, and it's up and he's going into his head, and it's made his forehead like this. So be careful if you have big foreheads, someone know what you're up to. But isn't that wonderful, you guys? Go home and see if you have that statue. Many people have it, they don't even know it. And when they're really ornate, you can see his middle finger stuck in that peach, and it's beautiful ornate. So you got yang and yin energy, male and female energy. So we can attain that state, but that's only going to come. Now, some of you guys are really into UFOs and crop circles and all the other things that are really mysteriously happening. That's happening right now, but you're not going to really feel that until you spend a little bit of time. It's not going to happen talking to your friend about UFOs or having a cup of tea talking about UFOs. You've got to realize that we've got some super advanced technology circulating around us right this moment. And people are taking many, many films of this. In the Vedas, it talks about UFOs the size of an island. I remember reading that. And guess what people are reporting today? UFOs that they're saying it must be the size of an island. But that reality, whatever you're into, witchcraft, magic, that's not going to happen until you find a few moments to really be with yourself. That's what makes it real, not talking about it. If you talk about meditate, you can talk about this art, but that's not experiencing it, is it? The same thing with meditation. You can talk about meditation, but that's licking the jar of the honey. You're not tasting honey, you're just licking the jar. I'm just licking the jar right now. If you're talking about meditation, you're not experiencing it. So commit right now, you guys, to finding some time every day. It's not easy and it's not hard, it's just finding time. Give priority to meditation instead of priority to getting your hair done or your nails, or give some priority to that. Comments or questions? Okay. So let's have some fun now. Let's introduce some new material. Now receivers, you didn't get shortchanged here because you didn't give it. The reason we take Seraphim and I take a group, last time we went to Thailand, we had 19 people with us. The reason we take a group with us, you guys, is because the massages, no kidding, an hour and a half is only $10. It's only $9. It's only $11. An hour and a half. You feel, when you come out of it, you're like, okay, how much, what I owe you? And they say, 350 baht or 400 baht. You're like, you gotta be kidding. You just made me weep. in this beautiful session, and you only want, $4, $5, $6. And so the point is, you learn